Good fucking God. Episode 44?
44.
Wow.
Steaming right along.
Steaming.
Oh.
We took a hard L this week, dude.
Who did?
Fucking me. My
What?
peeps, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All my fucking fake Irish family, dude. Everyone's like, he's going to fucking do it, dude.
Yeah.
He's got punches.
Matt bet me, I think, was it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Matt bet me $100 Conor McGregor would beat Floyd Mayweather straight up. No odds.
Yeah, baby.
It's a strong bet.
My cousin won like 150 just because Conor made it to the 6th round. And I was like, oh, fuck, you can make bets like
Yeah,
that.
dude. Right, I was like, I even said it because then we started talking. I was like, let's lower the bet. First, because I'm poor. And I started to watch enough like McGregor highlight videos and Showtime fucking shit where I was like, oh shit, Conor's got a chance.
He was catching him, man.
No, he wasn't.
He hit him with a couple, dude. Then he started getting hit with stunners, dude. I think he caught him one good fucking one that took his neck back. The rest of them were just
like a counter uppercut in the first or second round. That was pretty good, but then I mean everything he threw was
he was pitter pattering him.
Light.
Yeah,
he was nothing.
He was pitter pattering him.
But speaking of fake Irishmen, our landlord is Irish, and he came in to fix a bunch of shit, and the dryer sadly is in my room. The washer and dryer, the laundry room is my room in the basement, and he came down here and. I have a fucking Irish flag and like all this Notre Dame shit, and he was like, "Oh, nice flag." I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool."
It sucks.
I feel like such a fucking douche.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, that was a tough fight.
That was. How about dude at the end when he was like, "I made him fight like a Mexican."
Yeah, he made it. Well, and again, that goes back to what we were just talking. Like we were just looking at. There's a clip online of, and you can see it. He said it on Jimmy Kimmel. He was like, they asked him if he could beat Rocky 3. And he was like, oh, which one's Rocky 3? Is that the one with all the dancing monkeys in the gym? And everybody's like, oh my God, he called black people dancing monkeys. It's like, no, he was referring to how like all the celebrities got in the way of him trying to train.
Yeah.
Is what he was talking. And like, made him fight like a Mexican was just making Floyd walk towards him.
Yeah, put his hands up.
And walk right at him.
Yeah.
Like a Mexican fighter.
Yeah.
And Dance For Me Boy, again, I don't think it was racist.
No.
He was just like...
Floyd called him a faggot. And everyone's like, well, you know, they're fighting.
I was with this guy. I did a weekend in Baltimore, and the host I was with was like... I could tell he was woke as fuck.
Yeah.
He was real woke. And he was like, well, they're actually both pieces of shit. And I was like, hold on. Why are they both pieces of shit?
Yeah.
He's like, well, one's a dumb racist and the other one hits women. And I'm like, well, let's say he said racist things. Hitting women's way worse.
Yeah.
Like, way worse.
That's a different echelon.
And it's like, I don't know.
Versus an Irish guy saying, dance for me, boy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have to say that once a week to like keep their fucking Irish card.
Yeah.
If you're in Ireland, you're not like, dance for me, boy. They're like, all right, dude, you're fucking get out.
Yeah, dude. Connor was, I didn't think I was going to be cheering for him that hard, but the second that fight started, I was like, come on, dude.
I wanted to see him win so
Come
bad.
on, Connor.
Dude, the fact that he did that, I was watching that, I'm like, this is what it looks like when a dude fights a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Like, he was fucking hanging in there.
That was...
I'll give it to him, man.
Yeah, he was out of his fucking league.
Yeah, dude, imagine trying to fight that guy.
That was... Yeah, you have to give him credit for even stepping up and being like, I can do it.
That whole night pissed me off. It was just them.
Oh.
It was the Mayweather Entertainment fighters, Mayweather Productions getting spoon-fed just fucking trash.
Yep.
That little fucking kid with the furry pants pissed, dude.
Gervonta Davis.
I fully became like an old white man watching that fight. I was like, God damn it,
Yeah,
his goddamn fucking pants.
He was a punk, dude.
He missed way in, that motherfucker. He's probably out smoking pot with his buddies.
Yeah, dude.
He was
like, he was taunting his opponent and shit. But
he wasn't that good. I mean, he's good, no doubt. But he was like doing all that taunting, and the guy was like, "What the fuck?" That fucking 120-pound fucking Vietnamese, Salvadorian,
Costa Rican or
whatever.
He was
Costa Rican.
Yeah,
the 120-pound guy they pulled out of the fucking
out of the jungle
off
in
the chicken
Rica.
farm, dude. You had to go fight him. And they're just like, he's like taunting him and shit. It's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, that was tough. And I was with a bunch of people because he's from Baltimore.
Yeah,
and I was in Baltimore, and they were like, "Yeah, fuck yeah." I was like, "This guy's a fucking asshole." Dude.
I want to see. I'm going to start watching boxing and follow his career and just wait for him to get knocked out.
You got to cheer for Mikey Garcia.
I saw Mikey Garcia in the crowd, dude. Fresh off the fucking victory, dude.
Out of Philly, dude. Yeah. Produced some strong Mikey Garcias.
He's out of Philly, too?
Yeah, he's out of Philly. He's a strong puncher.
Devastating blow. Devastating left, dude. We're doing a little inside joke.
That's for me, boy.
Yeah, we're doing an inside joke.
But yeah, this kid, and then like, so he kept trying to call Conor McGregor racist.
Yeah.
And like that was, and I heard a bunch of people say that. Like,
yeah.
Fucking Shannon Sharp on whatever. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on Fox Sports 1 might be the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Well, then be like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All they talk about is race.
Yeah,
that's all they talk about.
Ever since you said that, and when I catch snippets of like sports shows, it's all I see.
Every show on ESPN, every Fox Sports 1, it's all race because that's what sells.
Yeah.
It's the news and sports. Everything's
it's
like
sick. ESPN. Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick should be on a team. And then they interview fucking Jim Brown, who's a real civil rights leader, who's like, well, he's not good enough.
Really?
Like, is Jim Brown and Uncle Tom coming up next?
Yeah. At 4 p.m. Remember when they didn't let black people play sports? Hour-long documentary. And it's like, all right, man. Yeah, Charles Barkley got fucking served, dude.
Did he?
Listen to what, dude, I'm telling you, the fact, I mean, it's, this is the same bullshit. This is what fucking Sir Charles had to say, and he's getting heat. Come on, bro.
I'm not going to waste my time worried about these Confederate statues. That's wasted energy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing great things. I'm going to keep trying to make a difference, number one, in the black community because I'm black, but I'm also going to try to do good things in the world. I'm not going to waste my time screaming at a neo-Nazi who's going to hate me no matter what, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to worry about these statues they got all over the country.
So do you leave them up and ignore them?
I've always ignored them, Rick. I'm 54 years old. I've never thought about those statues a day in my life. I think if you ask most black people, to be honest, they ain't thought a day in their life about those stupid statues. What we as black people need to do, we need to worry about getting our education. We need to stop killing each other. We need to try to find a way to have more economic opportunity and things like that. Don't waste. Those things are important and significant. I'm wasting time and energy screaming at a neo-Nazi or, man, you got to take this statue down.
That's what he said, dude. He's a fucking white supremacist.
He is, dude.
Look out for Charles Barkley. If you see him, definitely hit him, dude.
Hail Sir Charles, dude. What a Nazi. What a dumb Nazi.
He definitely he's in a BMW right now, dude, just cruising around. I mean, fucking throwing up salutes.
It's fucked up to say, but seriously, it's right. I mean, these are white people that are complaining about these Confederate statues.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Go ask anybody in our neighborhood, be like, who was Jeb Stuart?
Yeah.
They'd be like, I don't know.
I don't even know who
Jeb
Stewart
is. Who the fuck was
is.
Stonewall Jackson? They'd be like,
I know Stonewall. I know Stoney.
It's like,
yeah.
Who was Longstreet? Like, I don't fucking know.
I have no idea
no
who
one
it is.
gives a fuck.
I only know Stonewall.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's not like... I mean, I look at every statue I look at, I'm like, did that fucking guy own slaves? And I instantly fucking slap it.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, get out of here.
I get mad.
I'm going to knock down the pyramids, dude.
Yes.
They're fucking built with slaves.
Yes.
Take them down, dude.
Knock them down, dude.
Fuck that weird fucking cat.
All of it.
All smug, that white cat, dude, at the top of the Sphinx.
Well, it was a beautiful face, and then white men took the nose off of it.
Because they had slaves, dude. We were pissed back then. Because we were indentured servants.
Napoleon showed up and was like, dude, get rid of that. These people, this is disgusting culture. Napoleon was woke. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, I know.
Very woke. He was a little tiny fucking nerd white guy. Of course he was woke. Yeah. That's what a Napoleon complex is. It's like, actually, they were slave owners.
Actually, my girlfriend's bisexual. And
Napoleon was ultra fucking woke.
That'd be sick.
He was a male feminist.
Yeah.
If you're under 5'5", you're a male feminist.
Yeah, by default,
yeah.
Dude. That is the cutoff.
That's how it goes. 5'5" and above, normal human. 5'5" and below, male feminist.
Yep.
And then what? 4 midget.
Mitch, you're just an absolute fucking pussy hound, dude.
Midgets, you transform back into fucking all you do is eat pussy.
Dude, I read this thing on Reddit, and it was like, I think it was a serious question. Someone was posting in like some sort of legal thing, and it was like, if someone breaks into my house and I rape them, will I go to jail?
That's a good question, dude.
I responded, what are they wearing? And they kicked me out of fucking legal advice.
That's sick.
I got barred from fucking legal.
You got barred from legal? What were you doing in legal advice, dude?
I was chucking out some fucking legal advice, dude. I got barred from conspiracy. Now I'm barred from legal advice. And I'm barred from the Skyrim chat.
What are you doing on Reddit?
Dude, I love getting in there and having fun with the boys on there, dude. I'm a big shit poster.
You're a shit poster.
I love shit
What
posting.
do you think of Lord Keck and Pepe the Frog?
They're good boys, dude.
You like those boys?
They're funny, yeah.
They are funny as fuck.
They're fucking hilarious. To go into a room full of people and piss them all off, it to me is the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, it's really funny. I've been on the other end of it though.
When people shitpost you?
Yeah.
I've had people shitpost me.
So because I've been on Notre Dame threads forever, and we'll be having like real discussions about Notre Dame, and then like a USC fan or Ohio State fan will come in and be like, Notre Dame fucking sucks. And I'll be like, fuck you, asshole. It's so mad.
Yeah, I at least try to make it funny, and I'll come in, and sometimes people like it. A lot of times people are like, "Get the fuck out of here." The one guy instantly banned me. It was like, "Yeah, no thanks, get out." And I was like, "Yo, this is bullshit." He's like, "Your response was bullshit," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, internet fucking police are this shit, dude. Can you imagine that power though, being like banned?
I know how to become an admin.
You gotta start a website, dude.
Damn it!
Once Matt Shane's secret website takes off, dude.
I should start a fucking subreddit. That'd be sick. I think I got in trouble too for the this lady was posting about like a cat wandering onto her yard and fighting her cat, and like her cat hurt the other cat, and I was like, you got to go to cat court and talk to the weird cat lady at the judge, dude.
The weird cat lady's the judge.
I was like, you got to go to her apartment and talk about outer space, and the guy was like, get the fuck out of here,
She's
man.
She's wearing a fucking cat sweater up at the fucking stand.
You got to go to cat court. I thought it was good. Nah, dude. Legal advice just fucking slammed the gavel down on me.
Fuck them.
I can't consult people on their legal matters anymore.
If someone breaks into your house, I think you can rape them.
I mean, if you happen to be fighting them,
and something slips in.
Yeah, I mean, if say you needed to subdue, so like someone broke into my house, I'm subduing them, they slip my choke, I'm fucking bending their arm back, not hurting, they're fucking very flexible. I might have to plug them up, dude, and be like, all right, I'll sit the fuck down.
It's like in Pulp Fiction. They broke in. They were in that store, dude. They got almost raped.
What happened? I don't remember that.
In Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, John Travolta gave him a massage, dude.
No. It was Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames. And they were in this guy's store, and the guy was like, we got two trapped in our web, or some shit like that.
What?
Turns out it was a sex dungeon. Ving Rhames gets butt fucked.
Oh, no.
And then Bruce Willis kills him with a sword. Classic.
True. So I wonder if so I guess you'd have to have a sex dungeon to rape them.
Yeah.
You'd have to lead the burglar or the burgling party into your sex dungeon. The burgling party, and lead them into your sex dungeon, and just be like, "Yo, we got out of hand.
You shouldn't come in here.
This is all role play. You got to get a fun room. You got to get a dungeon, dude.
What do you think this is?
You need a.
What do you think we're in right now? This is a fun room, dude.
You got to get a sex dungeon, dude. Did you see 50 Shades?
Yeah, I actually did watch it.
I saw it in movie theaters.
It was fucking terrible,
dude.
I hated that movie.
It went by faster than I thought, but that one part where he's checking in with a girl and he was like, anal fisting, and she's like, no, thank you.
I hate that shit.
Dude. Really?
If I fucking said anal fisting to I wouldn't be in a relationship. If I was like, what do you think about, like, if she's like, we should try something new.
Yeah, but if your basement apartment was on like the 73rd floor of a Manhattan skyscraper, you could be like, so anal fisting? She'd be like, sign me up. Fucking put your fist up my butt. If she says
no, you can be like, all right, next.
Yeah.
There's several applicants out in the fucking hall right now.
If she says no, you can be like, intruder.
Then it's like, back to the fucking ESPN thing, because I did want to say this. I'm glad they moved on to race, though, because for a while it was women's sports. I'd so much rather feel white guilt than sexism.
So it was like before they were like,
right before Ferguson, it was they were fucking jamming women's sports
like
down
women's
your throat.
volleyball.
It was crazy. It was like, I mean, they would show highlights.
Yeah.
First off, they don't even show hockey. So like hockey's not on the menu, but WNBA and like SEC girls softball.
That
was what they were trying to push.
Trying to like, this is the shit.
Yeah. And then they got heavily involved in the women's soccer team making more money, like crazy shit.
So you're saying after, what would you say was like the turning point of the women's sports
around
push?
Black Lives Matter? Once they realized they could make more, they could get more viewers around Black Lives Matter.
Damn, dude.
Kneeling, Kaepernick, all that shit. Then they switched from women's sports aren't that important to Kaepernick is number one now.
So women's sports took the back seat
For a little bit.
That's
They'll be
unfortunate.
back.
They'll be back strong, dude.
They'll be back.
The women's soccer team, dude, they're gonna be fucking jogging up the field.
Yeah, dude. Women's soccer team's fucking nice.
Yeah, they're good.
If
I want to see them play the men one time.
they'd lose like 30-0.
You think it'd be that bad?
Yes. It would be a fucking
you're a fucking
bloodbath.
bigot, dude.
It'd be like any
Yeah,
other
because
sport.
the men would be fucking catcalling them and oppressing them the whole fucking time.
They probably would get oppressed. We have a
would.
lot of Spanish players.
Oh,
we have a lot of Mexicans,
you think-
dude.
Well, it's not catcalling if you're like, you're like, "Ma, ma, 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 ma." I think
dude.
if your spike is gelled to at least 4 inches high, it's not catcalling.
That's true.
I saw a sexy
That's why
Mexican.
Guidos can get away with it.
Yeah, dude.
Guidos and Mexicans they're legal.
Gel is actually a protective layer from people yelling about your catcall. It
True.
just shields you from like a thank you. You don't hear it, just like your dick's hot, and you're like thanks.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Suck my dick.
The Mexicans on the team would definitely
They think I catcall?
would catcall for sure.
They'd fuck. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
I think they'd hit him with a mommy.
They would probably win like 30. It would be like 30-0. It would be fucking hilarious. I mean, it would be the equivalent of women's basketball. Or,
God damn, that would be a
it would be like.
bloodbath.
I think. Can you imagine just like Shaq versus a women's team?
He would just destroy them.
He was hurting like 7-foot men.
His stats would be like 4 rebounds, 3 conceptions. They would get pregnant. Shaq would dunk, and like 3 girls would get pregnant and be like, "Oh fuck,
Oh,
I'm now with child."
dude. I can't get over the ESPN shit.
I know.
It bothers me so much.
I'm telling you, I've seen it now. I was down when I was
Yeah.
at my uncle's house. They were watching it, and it was just like, now a discussion on race and politics. It was just like, dude.
Every segment is a discussion on race. So ESPN and SportsCenter started with like highlights and some jokes, and
Yeah.
the guys were funny. It was like Dan Patrick, Kenny Mayne.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys were actually funny, but they knew their fucking role. Like Stuart Scott, they would say funny shit, but they would like, this is about the highlights and the score and all that. And then it transformed into like, it's all about the host instead of the highlights. So then it was a bunch of guys being like, I'm the star of the show. I better come up with a catchphrase and make funny jokes. And then it transformed into women's rights, and now they're Antifa, dude. ESPN's Antifa.
So if you watch like what's that show, the Top Sports Center with all the plays?
yeah, you'll see
There's
like
sports plays, and there's like
you'll see like 8 baseball highlights and then white fucking nerds trying to be funny with every fucking highlight.
do they cut? Is it like 4 catches and then like a dude getting hit with a nightstick and then like fucking
and then they'll cut back and be like, remember tonight a 30 for 30 on Rodney King. It's like, all right, sweet.
damn.
It's crazy. I just watched a 30 for 30 on Carter football. It's you remember the movie Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
They were the black team at the end.
Okay.
And
Wait, at the end, did they play a black team? Mm-hmm. Did they win?
No, but they put up a hell of an effort.
That's all
Good,
that matters.
hard-working
Dude.
white boys.
That's the end of Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights ends with them losing to Carter, Dallas Carter.
They're like, it's all right.
And the 30 for 30 is called like the best team, or like what Carter lost. And it was about how they were like the best high school team of all time.
Uh-huh.
And then one of their players was like failing a class, and a teacher changed the grade and let the kid play. And so they were under a lot of scrutiny for that. And everybody was calling them like thugs and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And first off, one thing that was weird is Carter was like a rich school. So like these were wealthy. It was a wealthy black school.
And everyone was like, they're thugs.
Yeah. But they were. They
Really?
really were fucking dickheads. So then a bunch of them started robbing stores. Like 10 of them got arrested for armed robbery.
When the
And
fuck
they
was
lost. This is like late 80s.
Damn.
And they all lost. But it was a terrible show. It was awful. But it was all like when the kid was like given a good grade so he could play, they were all like, they're just trying to screw us over because we're black. And they're like, we're not thugs. And then they win the championship. And then after, they all get arrested for armed robbery. And everyone was like, yeah, you guys are kind of
This was on the 30 for 30?
Yeah, and even after they got arrested, every player was like, It wasn't our fault. Like, everybody wanted to tear us down because we were black. And it's like,
So you robbed somebody with a gun?
Or you had armed robbery. I can't talk right now.
You got that fucking
I'm
goddamn
struggling
shit.
to speak, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. I'm zooming right now.
Steam, dude.
I'm
Steam
zooming,
right
dude.
along for me.
I just played squash.
You played squash?
My
Nice.
mitochondria are firing, dude.
Sport of kings.
Yeah, it is. I
It's a
got
good thing.
fucking crushed.
How'd you do at squash?
I lost every game.
Nice.
I got my ass kicked.
Why'd you play squash?
I figured I'd try it out, dude.
Who'd you play against?
Chris O'Connell, dude, our roommate.
Yeah, he's
Our
rich,
colleague
though.
in comedy. He is fucking... So we have a roommate, super fucking wealthy. And I made the fool's mistake of challenging a wealthy man to a wealthy sport, and I just got destroyed.
Did he show up in like an all-white outfit, like a tucked-in
He
polo?
pulled up in
and
like a white Thunderbird and was
Yeah.
like, "Come on, loser, let's go."
Yeah, dude. He probably had his own racket, took it out of like a leather
Yeah.
pouch.
His dad, after the match, like shut down my parents' humble shop. He's like, "My dad's taking over your parents' shop." We played for the shop, dude, and I lost.
That's what happens. You played a rich guy in squash. Were the Asians watching? It was at Drexel, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
The Asians in the
squash
stands.
team came in afterwards, and I'd miss the ball and be like, "Fuck!" And people probably down there like, "Come on, dude,
Yes.
what the fuck?"
What the
I was
fuck?
throwing the racket. I was like, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah, you were white trash trying to play their sport.
They were like, "Do you have squash sneakers?" And we were both like, "Sure, yeah, we have them." They're like, "Yeah, you can't be on without squash sneakers." We're like, "Yeah, we got them."
What the fuck are squash sneakers?
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
They're like golf sneakers without cleats.
Yeah.
They're just like...
It's ridiculous.
They're just the gayest sneakers you can find. Like,
ESPN's going to do a 30 for 30 on how squash players are racist. But speaking of Asians,
oh, yeah?
what do you think about this in the news, dude? Chinese officials are upset right now
Why?
because they're saying they can't recruit young soldiers right now because they're all too fat and they all masturbate too much.
That's an official
That's
statement?
an official statement from
Out of Beijing?
from the People's Republic, dude.
Oh, my God.
Little boys are
Who are they
playing too much.
trying to fight? Are
No,
they,
they're just
who-
trying to
what-
build up. Just trying to build up their military.
I thought they were facing invaders from the steppe.
The
Huns, dude, fucking
the
coming
Huns,
back.
the
The
Huns
Huns have
have done,
rised.
dude. Mongolia's shut down. The Chinese have that.
So
Yeah.
no one's trying to like assail their wall?
Well, I mean, no, the wall is heavily guarded. Although
Really?
there might be some White Walkers coming. The Chinese, they've always been very dragon centric, dude.
So how are they going to get these boys off the porn
I
and
don't
lose
know.
weight?
There's nothing they can do.
That's hard, man.
Oh, I mean, it's sick how that's a Western problem.
Well, they're
they have
watching all
now.
that fucking Futunaria, dude.
We gave them fucking cartoons and KFC.
We
and
gave them
video
cartoons?
games, and we were like, go ahead.
Dude, they invented the anime.
Yeah, they invented anime, but they were
Futun-
appropriating our
They're
cartoon
probably-
culture.
That's true. Yeah, but they made up Futunaria.
I don't know what that is.
Futunaria is anime where the girls in the anime characters magically grow penises.
Ooh,
It's called Futunaria. That's probably what they're all watching. Because you watch a lot of Futunaria, you get fat.
Really?
It makes you a bad soldier.
yeah, dude. Their army. I mean, think of it. They got a bunch of little tiny Chinese boys,
Yeah.
all eating KFC, jerking off. A bunch of little Chinese cartmans, dude.
It's like that episode when they play World of Warcraft
Yeah.
and they're like, "Argh."
That's what happened.
Dude.
We need to get the North Koreans some World of Warcraft, dude.
That's
We need to
actually not
fatten
bad.
those boys
Just hit them
up.
with some. Dude, they probably. North Korea probably doesn't have any anime.
Not yet.
If you hit fucking Asian guys with hot cartoon characters, they get fat instantly, dude. All their blood goes right to their belly. All their blood pools from going to their dick constantly, just like, yep, and just stays
Right
in
to
their
that
belly,
belly.
ready to go.
I watched Asian porn the other day.
Like blurry
Asian
fucking...
on Asian, and it was blurry. Terrible.
Ugh. Oh,
it was
man,
terrible,
yeah.
dude. Who the fuck watches Asian
See,
porn?
I can't get down to say, okay,
And the
there's
girls,
two
like,
things I can't get down with. The girls, I can get down with them if they're not blurred. I can't watch fucking Asian dudes drop D.
No.
It just, I'm sorry, it doesn't turn me on.
No, it's gross.
Asian guys boning, and again, I'm sorry, but this is my sexuality.
Yeah.
I can't get hard for them, dude.
Well, they're also very like spindly, like slender, gross, like skinny, fat, fucking weird dudes. It's hard to fucking get it going.
Well, they get aggressive, dude, in the Asian porn. It's like, oh, this is, and the girls like,
Yeah, dude. The girl noises are crazy.
well, I think I'm totally spitballing, but I think in Japanese culture, if you're like, it turns Japanese dudes on if the girl's kind of acting like she's totally regretting her decision the whole time during sex. So she's like,
Well, I mean, who's not turned on by that?
if they're like, no, please face. I don't fucking like that shit. I hate that. And they cover their face and they're like, some guys like, oh, don't take it, man.
Yeah. Well, they like to fucking get a tie on, be a fucking Japanese businessman. You've acquired this woman. That's what they're into, dude.
It's true.
It is true.
You know, Japanese people invented MSG.
No.
True.
What is MSG?
It's the bad shit in Chinese food. They probably slipped it to the fucking Chinese in a briefcase, dude. That's why they're all fat now. Dude, I was eating fucking dim sum the other day. I've come to the realization I fucking hate Chinese food.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
I love Chinese food, but
why?
I can't, like, lately in my life, the older I've gotten, like, if I eat it, I get so thirsty.
That's the MSGs, dude. That's the MSGs. Dude, it's literally the most dishonest food that's ever been. It's just literally, I was eating it and I'm like, I'm paying $40 for dim sum. It's just meat wrapped in noodles, and the only reason it's good because it's fucking covered in salt. I was like, this shit's a fucking ripoff.
Well, it's the Chinese, dude.
And then they had fucking chemicals, dude, gotten from the Japanese.
The
Japanese gave the Chinese fucking chemicals, dude. That's the only way they can push their shitty fucking food.
What do you think about the Korea, dude? What do you think about the North Korea?
The Korea aren't eating that MSGs, dude.
They're eating fucking rats.
They're
not eating much.
I think Kim Jong protects his people from all the MSGs, dude. That's how he's so swole.
He is, dude. He's the man. That guy's hilarious.
He's so funny.
He's the best. I listened to this Sam Harris podcast about North Korea. It's not good, dude.
What are they doing?
There's just no way to. It's tough. There's like 3 options to like try to stop North Korea, and one of them's like assassinate him.
Okay.
Which is, we can't.
Why?
Well, then it's just more chaos.
Who do you think will take his place?
Like, if we just destroyed their government,
yeah,
it would create like a power vacuum like in the Middle East, except this time they have
a Korean power
more
vacuum.
than just like rubble.
Yeah.
Like they do in the Middle East. This is a bunch of Korea, dude, getting wild.
Wow.
And we can't just go to war with them because apparently they have guns, like rudimentary guns, like from like World War II, like artillery. But they have so much of it, and it's all because they're very close on the border to Seoul, Korea's capital.
Yeah. South Korea.
Yeah. That if we tried to attack, they just basically like they're holding South Korea at gunpoint. Like if we try to hit them, they'll just be like, all right, well, we'll just destroy Seoul.
So what would we lose? Hyundai? They destroy Seoul?
Like 1 million to probably,
yeah, I know.
probably like
I'm thinking
5.
I'm thinking more in terms of like.
We also have like 30,000 of our troops in Seoul.
Fuck, man. So what happens if they just like, that sucks.
Yeah, the guy just kept using the analogy like we're just kicking the can further down the road. But like, that's all we can do.
Okay, but if like North Korea, aren't they like way behind technologically? Where like if you just shot Kim Jong Un and was like, yo, here's Facebook, here's the internet, here's a bunch of cool shit. Don't be fucking gay. We're opening the border. You can go to South Korea. We'll show you.
Well,
apparently the people who sneak into South Korea get there and they're told like they're living at like the pinnacle of technologies and they get this like Seoul and they're like, what the fuck is all this shit? And they're just like, it's like someone coming from like the Middle Ages.
Yeah, it's like The Village.
Yeah,
M. Night
yeah,
Shyamalan.
literally.
Like they walk outside and there's a truck and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They get there and they see all the sick technologies, dude, and they're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they get some anime, dude.
So my theory is if you kill Kim Jong and all his dogs and give them all the good technologies, dude, I think we'd be all right.
No, because it's like a cult where all the people they're all in.
Yeah, but don't they like none of them have air conditioning and shit? If you were my dictator and I was living in a hot house, and no offense, and someone came and shot you and gave me AC, I'd be like, dude, this is sick. Shane told me this didn't exist.
Yeah, yeah, but they're like indoctrinated from a young age of like that. He's our god. The West is evil. Like it's and the problem is also is if we open the borders, that's like we're just destroying South Korea's economy and China.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, now you guys take care of these millions of people.
So they're just going to be like, this guy just gets to while out forever?
We just have to let him while out. There's nothing we can do that has a good ending.
Well, he's going to eventually get nukes and start. He's going to shoot a missile at someone. Or do you think he's just fucking around? He probably knows. Kim Jong probably knows where he stands in the reality of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
So you think he's just fucking flexing, being like, yeah, I'm launching missiles, and all those people are like, fuck yeah. He's probably telling them, like,
Yeah.
he's probably launching, like all of his missiles hit the ocean. He's probably like going on TV, like, yo, that one just hit Russia, dude. Russia's dead now. Next.
Yeah. We're crushing, dude. He's like a bad comic. It's just like, how was that show? He's like, I fucking killed. It's like, no one was there, so yeah, maybe he did.
America's dead now. Russia's dead. I'm going to take over Britain.
They're like, we're hungry. He's like, nah, chill.
Nah, dude.
We need to buy more guns.
Yeah, we need more fucking bottle rockets, dude. It's like, phew. He's like, yeah, we just took out Moscow.
Yeah, dude. North Korea is like, I don't know. It's scary, but I think I'm not worried about it. I don't think anything's going to happen at all.
I mean, that's where the CIA comes in, because they could infiltrate and totally destabilize that whole thing.
I mean, there's nothing to destabilize.
Yeah, but they could prop up like their own party. They could spread propaganda. They could find like another rich family in North Korea, or like, you know, whatever. Prop them up.
All the people in North Korea,
he killed them all.
Yeah, if he even heard that you were talking to the CIA, you and your family are fucking. He's bringing that fucking anti-aircraft gun, and you're standing against a wall. No. Like, you're very not good. What do? You talk to American devil?
Meanwhile, China's military is just fapping themselves into oblivion.
Yeah, China is just.
What happened to fucking Asia, dude? How they were the fucking like height of civilization.
When?
Fucking gunpowder, sick fucking poems.
They were
silk.
All right. They were all right. We got
that.
In there.
That's what happened, dude. They were wearing silk boxers, dude, and they're like, I gotta jerk off. I used to wear those things. I'd like mow the lawn halfway through. I'm like, I gotta jerk off.
Hell yeah.
Too much silk, dude.
You think that's what happened?
Too much silk, too much anime.
They opened that Silk Road.
That dishonest fucking food of theirs. That fucking sneaky cuisine they have.
Yeah, that's...
the cuisine's pure treachery, dude.
Man,
Salt.
I used to put a hurting on fucking Chinese buffs, dude.
So did I, actually.
And that's
all
terrible. Can you imagine how bad that is for you?
Dude, those...
I'll get like 4 plates of like just mountains of fucking Chinese.
Where do you think they got the snow crab from? I used to go there and eat like 10 pounds of crab meat. Yeah, but it was in a fucking crab leg.
True.
It's probably a fucking like young boy skeleton, dude. They just fucking painted it orange. I was like,
I saw a fucking YouTube video of them like, it was, you know, this definitely doesn't go for all Chinese food, but it was enough to like fuck me up. They were like skinning rats in like the floor was like half flooded. It was like brown water.
What?
And they were just skinning rats and throwing them in like wash baskets.
Dude,
like, this is where that meat comes from. I was like, oh no,
fucked up, man. Yeah, I've heard. I don't think it's just Chinese food who does this, but there's a couple places who got caught in Philly bleaching meat. So it's like meat starts going bad, and you just dip it in bleach, and it kills all the shit. And you pull it out, rinse it off, and just cook it up and serve it.
Ooh,
so that's a fucking. You go to like, you ever eat that weird? A lot of times too, the texture of Chinese chicken. Like when I'm at a Chinese place and I'm eating chicken, I'm like, I've never chewed chicken like this before. This is something weird about it. And it's like, I'm not saying they bleach their meat, but like that's something a lot of Chinese restaurants got caught doing. Meat bleaching.
The Chinese, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. I was eating this shit and I was just like, this stuff sucks. And it's pure fucking.
I appreciate the meat.
Very good. I talked about when I used to work for those Korean guys in the beer distributor, and I used to have to go separate the dirty ice.
No,
I didn't tell you about that.
I don't think.
Dude, I worked for this beer distributor. I worked for these Korean guys, and they had this like, I guess it was like a walk-in refrigerator, basically, like a trailer that was like a shipping container that was converted to a walk-in refrigerator. So we had the 40-pound, 30-pound, 20-pound bags of ice, and they would break, you know, being in there and shit and getting handled. So my boss would be like, "Oh, I need to make you do a secret jobs," and I'd sit in the walk-in freezer, and my job was to pick up the fallen ice and pick out the dirty cubes and throw them away and just rebag it. He's
sick.
like, "If you see the dirt, throw the cube away and pack up what you can." This was like a fucking filthy floor that I was picking ice off and rebagging it and sell it to Penn.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love fucking Asian businessmen that are fucking, very secret job.
He made an extra like $4.25 a bag that I salvaged out of the dirt. He's like, very good.
Dude, Asians are the fucking best.
I probably gave like 4 frat kids cholera. All for like $6.
Good, dude. Fuck those white privileged pussies, dude.
It's true. I stole. Well, I didn't steal, but I knowingly accepted an erroneous tip of $400 from a fraternity when I delivered beer. Their order was $600, and they handed me an envelope. And it was fucking, dude. It was husky.
Nice.
And I was like, "You guys want me to count this?" Like, "No, dude, it's good." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm like, "This is more than $600." They're like, "No, man." So I left. I made $400 off the tip. And they called into the place. My boss was like, "Did you take the extra monies?" And I'm like, "No, dude." He's like, he covered the phone. He's like, "Are you gonna tell me? I won't say." And I'm like, "Dude, fuck you." He would have split it with me.
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, dude, fuck off." And he's like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here."
Yes. All right, let's take a break for a minute.
Let's do it. And we're back.
We're back.
Wow.
What do you think, dude?
Dude, we're fucking hot right now.
What are we into this?
35 minutes.
Ooh, that's a good halftime break.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let them know.
It's literally
I
right
needed to get an orange slice.
Did you?
Yeah, I got my energy back up. I'm ready to go.
I had to put ice on my knees.
Yeah, you were fucking carrying the work, dude.
Nah, dude,
it was a workload.
We were spinning, man.
I was like, every once in a while I get self-conscious about breathing into the mic.
Really?
So like my voice will get real short.
Because you don't. That makes sense.
Like I'm very in my head about like make sure I don't like into the fucking.
Now
mic.
I don't want to breathe. Now I'm like holding my fucking
dude,
breath.
So I was like holding my breath out. I was trying to explain Carter 30 for 30. Yeah. Like it turns out they were actually thugs.
and then the black guys were mean.
No, what Carter lost 30 for 30 is. I mean, it sucks. It sucked.
The show
There
sucked.
was no story. Uh-huh. It was the one kid cheated on his grades, so then they tried to cancel the football team. And then they were like... So, right the night before playoffs is when this legal action happened. And they were like, yeah, you guys are out of the playoffs. Because a teacher changed the grade of a player that made him eligible.
Who was the teacher that was like fucking all... Was that... What school was that? I think it was a college basketball team. There's a teacher who was like fucking all these dudes. She would like drive them in her car and like make them fuck her, and she'd say like racial stuff to them.
Jesus.
This was like a couple years ago. And these dudes were like, yeah, I did it. They were interviewing these like black D1 athletes, and they're like, yeah, it was kind of weird, but you know, I'd fuck that lady.
Yeah. I don't remember
who the fuck that was. Yeah, I hope I'm not making that up.
What, a lady was fucking the players?
She
like
was,
a
yeah.
booster?
She was like, yeah, it was a teacher, and she would like go buddy up with them and be like, hey, this is what I want to do.
That happens a lot because a lot of the D1 schools get a lot of the players. You get a personal fucking a teacher.
Yeah,
like so they get like
that's
assistants
similar to what was going on.
There was that show Last Chance U. Did you watch that at all?
Mm-mm.
It's on Netflix. It's a school in Scuba, Mississippi. It's a JUCO where players that either didn't have the grades to go D1 or were D1 and got kicked out, they go to a junior college and try to get back into D1.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't see this.
So this school, and the one academic advisor is this like hot lady. And
she's catching
just,
some
so
fucking...
like it's kind of fucked up to think of this way. It's actually not fucked up. You see a bunch of like young black athletes coming into this hot white lady's office every day, and it's like she's definitely fucking these guys.
Well, I mean, they're not coming in their socks, dude. They're fucking...
Yeah, they're coming.
Cum's going somewhere.
Cum is going somewhere.
Cum's flying, dude. That lady, the chances of her not catching a little, slim to none.
I know, and she like
Cum's flying around campus.
She loves the players, and like
I'm sure she does, dude.
She's like
they're giving her fucking multiples, dude.
Motherly figure.
Oh, stop, dude.
She's a strong maternal figure.
We
gotta
take a break. I need to jerk off real quick.
It is hot as fuck. Like if three of them, that'd be the best porno ever.
I'm telling you, man. I think I watched the report on that lady who was getting piped out by all these football players, and I like turned it off and like jerked off in my room and came back, and I was like, man, that's sick. They should fucking do something about it.
Anytime there's a hot teacher, fucking kids, it's like, whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
It is. It's tough, but it's also kind of fucking devastating, dude. If you're in 7th grade and like your teacher sucks your dick, that's just way too much confidence. I think that'll fuck you up.
Maybe.
Really?
It is like, it's funny that that's the one issue that like society seems to draw a line on and is like, all right, it is different than a male teacher.
Yeah.
Like everybody, it's funny that everybody kind of agrees on that.
It's totally different. If there was
she's hot.
If a 40-year-old teacher fucked my 14-year-old daughter, I would seriously consider murdering the teacher. Like I'd seriously consider murdering them at my own fucking hands.
Yeah.
But if it was the other way around, I'd be like, dude, you're sick.
I'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
Give her. I'd like make sure I could go see her the next week at TCBY and be like, yeah, you should be fucking serving ice cream. That serves you right.
Yeah.
Fucking my boy. She'd be fucking Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. Dude.
You'd be trying to fuck her. You'd be like, yeah, you had the fucking young bull, dude. You had the calf. Come get it. You want to see what I'm working with?
Come fucking go on the old horny goats farm, dude. I could get into following up my son and be like, I'm so much better than him. I'm so much better than him.
What if you weren't, dude?
There's a couple tricks up my sleeve I haven't taught my boy yet. You want to see him? What if I weren't?
You teach your boy all
There's
the
a
moves?
good chance I won't be, dude. There's a good chance my son, at the rate I'm going, will blow me out of the fucking water, dude.
Really?
Yeah, my son will be black. I'm gonna have a black son, dude. Get ready for that.
Yes, dude. I'm gonna be racist against your son.
Dude, don't oppress my fucking son, dude.
I'm gonna oppress the shit out of your son, dude.
No.
Yes.
Dude, don't.
Let me be his godfather, so
Definitely,
that I can be like, actually, my godson's black. So
that'd be so fucking funny. That'd be so fucking funny. Yeah, I thought about this, dude. I will have a black son.
If you have a black son and I'm his godfather, when we baptize him, I'm going to be like, oh, I bet you can't swim. I'm going to be racist as fuck.
The priest would be dying. He'd be like,
Priest would be like, that was pretty funny, but dude, chill.
The priest would like pull his hand off his penis, like, what'd you say, bud? But yeah, my black son's going to be sick, dude. It's going to be so funny, dude. It's that I've really thought about strategies for how like to navigate that, and that's going to be a tough one.
What, having a black son?
Yeah.
You better hope this podcast gets erased from the internet. You've never been racist. You've never been racist.
Fuck him. I'd be like, dude, I won't mean.
You better hope you don't have an
I
Asian.
won't deal with fucking.
You better
what?
hope you don't slip into some sort of Asian son somehow.
He might come out Asian.
Oh.
He could come out Asian.
You do have all that MSG in you.
I'm saying if I keep eating his MSGs, I might have an Asian son.
I have an Asian son.
That'd be funny if I had like a really good relationship with my black son. He listened to this podcast and was like, "Fuck Uncle Shane, dude. I never want to see him ever again. Fuck him."
Do you think when Asian babies come out of the womb, they cry like, oh, oh,
I never heard an Asian baby.
Yes.
You're back.
Yes.
I never heard an Asian baby cry.
They don't cry.
We should go
dude.
get one.
They are very honorable.
We should go adopt one.
Get an Asian baby?
Just hear it cry and be like, all right, we're done. Thanks.
Take him back.
Take him back.
Send him back to the Korea. Yeah, that's...
Send him back down the Nile, dude, and be like, fucking
put him in a basket. Oh.
Send him back there with a game. We should adopt a North Korean... do they...
No.
Export North Korean babies?
No, they're not exporting shit. Except fucking intercontinental ballistic missiles, dude.
We should send a baby up. There has to be a prominent river that connects...
Susquehanna.
No. Susquehanna going down to Korea.
We can send him down to the Chesapeake Bay, dude. A very Chesapeake.
There has to be a river that connects North and South Korea, and we got to put a baby in a basket with like a Generation 1 Game Boy and send him up there, dude.
I know.
A little fucking Korean Moses.
We do need to airdrop a bunch of fucking Pokemon cards.
We got to...
Instead of like propaganda leaflets,
but we got to start slow, dude. We can't blast them out of the water with like 3D fucking porn.
No, just start with like little cartoon pictures.
Yep.
And
Pogs, drop some Pogs down on them.
Pogs, it's
we
raining
usher
Pogs,
them into
dude.
technology.
And then if we dropped Pokemon cards in North Korea,
look out.
Full-fledged rebellion.
They probably have like, if you're in North Korea, you probably have like 6 fucking Gastlys and Charizard just in like a blood-soaked cloth, and you're like, oh, take this over there.
Yeah, while you're dying, you give it to your son. Shove a Charizard up your ass while you're in a prison camp. And be like, oh, give this Charizard to my boy.
Please, I give my son my Tamagotchis. Hurry up, he needs to be fed. If we start raining Tamagotchis on North Korea, it's over.
For sure.
If the
That'd
CIA,
be the end of his rule.
Dude, that'd be sick to be in the CIA and be like, check this out, kid. And they're like, oh, the shit. Oh, this thing will ease me.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
It'd be over.
That's all they need to do is hit him with tech.
North Korea?
Yeah, hit him with some blue jeans, dude. That's all they need. If they did it to Russia, they hit Russia with some fucking Levi's, dude. Yep. And they were like, fuck.
Hit him with some fucking...
That wall came right down,
punk
dude.
Music, rock and roll, and fucking dungarees, dude. And they were like, why the fuck are we talking about communism, dude?
Yep.
We need some dungies.
They just fucking... They were leaning. They had their dungarees on. They leaned so hard with one foot against that wall, it just fell down.
Exactly.
That's how the Berlin Wall came down. Is it Berlin?
Exactly.
That's in
They were
Germany.
all fucking... Yeah.
That's
but that was still
same
Soviet.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so that what was that wall doing? Separating
East and West Berlin. After World War II, we controlled West Berlin. The Allies
the
controlled...
Soviets controlled Germany for a while?
Yeah, Berlin was split
What?
Western and Eastern. And the Soviets controlled the East and the Allies controlled the West.
Huh.
So, like, it was kind of a North Korea thing where people were escaping over the wall and shit.
Damn. This is actually, I heard recently, someone told me, some Irish guy, told me a weird random tip that you can buy like real estate for dirt cheap in some part of Berlin, east or west. So any hot investors out there, get yourself to Berlin.
And also get ready for North Korea to open up once we get those Tamagotchis flying.
You're going to touch down on North Korea, and it's going to be a bunch of dudes dressed like Bruce Springsteen playing like fucking Game Boy and being like, oh, that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Kim Jong, dude.
The boss is the number one of music.
You storm Kim Jong's mansion, he's just like throwing fireballs at you like bouncers.
Dude,
Someone's got to jump on him.
What do you think he's doing, dude?
Right now?
He's probably his life is probably just hilarious.
He probably just watches Ballers and is like, oh, this a week we have to do. And he just does what The Rock does.
His life must be so funny. If you could just film him for one day.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And just the mandates he must put. Like, I saw one thing where they all have to have his haircut now. I don't know how true that is. It was on like fucking Good Morning America. But
I could see that.
It was like mandated that his haircut was called like the Chinese smuggler. Like where the sides are shaved. Yeah, it's called the Chinese smuggler.
He has like the Chinese Macklemore.
Yeah, he's the man.
And he made everyone get his haircut.
And I think it's mandatory now that men have it. People get arrested. Like, remember when Kim Jong-il died?
Uh-huh.
Their fucking like funeral processions were like everybody was sobbing, like black ladies at a funeral. Like that's how they were sobbing.
They were up on 10.
Like everybody was like the mom when she like jumps on the casket.
Uncontrollable.
Like, whoa! People were carrying them out.
Well, if you weren't, you probably got fucked
Exactly.
up.
So people would get in trouble for not being sad enough. So everybody was faking as hard as they could to be sad.
Fuck.
You also get in trouble for not applauding enough. So like at those parades and shit, dude, those parades are lit. Everyone's just on 11, going as hard as they can.
And I guess on some weird perverse level, it's probably a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so
but it's fun
after a while, they're like, yeah, I am having fun. This guy fucking rules.
Yeah.
This is great.
Well, also, it's like a thing in like Nazi Germany where they did the same thing, like the same like government mandated enthusiasm. Basically, like if you started to dissent against the party, they would arrest you. So like every single person you're with is like, dude, North Korea is the best. This is awesome. So like everyone around you is saying that, even if they all are thinking like this sucks. But you're saying, like, if you and me were in North Korea right now, we'd be like, oh, Kim Jong is so cool. I'm so happy to have a new cool haircut.
So if this was our podcast right now, I got one today. It's a very good.
Oh, today a very funny joke happened. Very funny. American pigs.
A Chinese military too fat and racist.
Kim Jong said.
Dude, imagine if Kim Jong was listening, dude.
He's the best, dude.
He would be. His life. I can't even fathom what the fuck he does.
I
mean, it's just like the hot. You know, he definitely has. There's part of his thing, and I'm spitballing again, dude. But I'd be willing to bet he has a secret police that go around and find the hottest chicks.
Oh,
and they just come right. He
doesn't have to find them.
They
dude.
come right to the fucking.
His level of pussy getting, he's exceeded pussy. He's on something. He's a child.
He just rapes men.
He's raping anything he wants. He's raping dogs. He's raping whatever.
He really could, actually.
He could have something built for him to fuck.
Damn.
He'd be like, our nation's a top of scientists construct a number one fresh ride in all of North. Can you imagine being Kim Jong's fleshlight cleaner? That's your job, dude.
Just has like fucking imperial loads in there.
He can fuck whoever he wants. Kim Jong's the best.
Damn. Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's but to put it in a real simple term, is basically he has like, it's a retarded guy, and he's got a gun at South Korea's head.
That makes sense.
And it's like, if we hit him at all, he's dumb enough to be like, all right, well, Seoul's gone.
Fuck it.
I killed them. I don't care.
Well, there's probably no world after him. He's like, well, if I die, I'm fucking shit up.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Exactly. I mean, he's actively trying to get nukes.
Dude, he needs to chill.
But in his defense, there's always a part of me that like, whenever like Iran is trying to get nukes, and they will if they don't already, which is bad news for everyone because these are shitty countries, but they're still. I understand why they would want to have them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, they're kind of playing. You know, they're kind of players on the stage. At some point.
Sounds again, the gun analogy is stupid, but like, all right, think of World War II. All of a sudden, just we're in a big room. Everybody in the room's a country. World War II ends, and one guy is just holding a pistol.
Yeah.
Us with a nuke. And it's like, all right, everyone, fucking chill the fuck out. And then
Yeah.
Russia, who's also a big guy, is like, well, I want one of those.
Of course.
And we're like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody should have one of these. And they're like, all right, well, then drop yours.
So we're going to get rid of them, dude.
It's like, no, we're going to hang on to ours because we think you're going to get one.
yeah.
And then Russia builds a gun. Now 2 people have guns.
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, well, we got to give our friends guns.
Yep. And
So
everyone
now
loads
all
up.
our friends that are on our side have guns.
Jesus Christ.
And then North Korea is just sitting there like, just a retard in a corner jerking off by himself. Everyone's like, all right, leave that fucking weirdo. Leave that weirdo alone. Hope to Christ that guy never
dude
gets
doesn't
one.
get guns, dude.
And then he gets he's building one right now. He's got a slingshot right now, but
He'll figure it out.
He's building his way
Yeah,
up.
he'll figure it out eventually.
They said it'll be within like 5 years.
Fuck.
He'll have intercontinental ballistic missiles, so like he'll be able to hit.
We could reach like L.A. I
Like
think.
right now, yeah, but like by the end of the year, or by the end of the next couple of years, he should be able to hit like New York and D.C. Should be able to hit wherever he wants.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good guy to have that power.
Kim
Just a
Jong-un.
fat fucking Asian retard.
But
just
he's a
sitting
wild
there.
card, no doubt.
Yeah, thank God we got Trump in the office. Equal wild card, dude.
Exactly, dude. What did he say? He's in a meeting with Hell and Fury
Yeah, like
or something?
Fury and Fire, dude. Classic Trump ski, dude. Trump's about to fire up the boys, dude.
Who knows? That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's yeah,
Whatever.
that's not good.
Yeah, I mean that would be a sick way to go out. Just everyone dies at once.
Yeah, I mean, if,
The whole world.
Whenever I die, I hope everyone dies with me.
That's what I'm saying. So if like everyone dies at once, it's like
It's like I'm not missing anything. Fuck it.
just the whole thing
Yeah.
restarts.
The
And
only reason I'm staying alive right now is because I don't want to miss a party in like 10 years. There's going to be a good one eventually. I'm going to have a good day soon.
yeah, in about 1 billion years, the fucking universe collapses back in on itself
we
and
get to start
explodes.
over.
We're right back here. Be
Yep.
like episode 44. I feel like I've been here before. This weird fat Chinese guys or Korean
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, don't be racist. man.
Sorry.
Especially not with your future.
Sorry. Well, my black son.
Your black son.
My black son can make fun of Chinese people.
Oh, your black son can.
Dude, I'm gonna be in his ear like, dude, say this.
Oh, do you think your black son's going to be into black conspiracies?
Yeah.
Or are you
dude.
going to tell him to like chill on that?
No, he's gonna get all my fucking. I'm
You
gonna
need to
go, bro.
indoctrinate him because that's dangerous for a black person to be raised by an already crazy white conspiracy theorist. Black people are very
Yeah.
susceptible to conspiracy theories. Dude.
I know, dude.
They all bought in on the Illuminati like quick, dude. All they needed was Rick Ross to mention the Illuminati, and they were all like,
fuck.
"Yes,
He's
dude,
in
we
it,
knew
dude.
it."
We knew Jay-Z was in it. Well, apparently the rumor is I sat for a show. I sat open up for this. I think Michael Blackson. I think I said it before, but I was in the room and it was just like a bunch of black comedians. I'd say a gaggle of black comedians, and they all were like trading rap conspiracies. And it was like all rappers are gay, Jay-Z's gay, Nas is gay.
That's
That's like
good
the hot conspiracy. They're
Yeah.
all gay. If you made it as a rapper, it's because you're gay.
For sure.
And I think it's because you like suck Diddy or something.
Yeah, if you
Some
blow
weird,
Diddy,
wild fucking conspiracy. And
Yeah,
they're all
they-
like, yeah, dude, like think about the one song by this. They say this. And you're just like, yeah, all right, I guess.
yeah, for sure.
Dude.
You should have chimed in and been like, "I think Willie Nelson sucked Johnny Cash's dick."
They're like, what?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But black conspiracies are the best.
They're fucking sick, dude. Did you ever fuck with the, or what is it called? OB or positive blood type conspiracies?
No,
There's videos, you got to check them out on YouTube, but just this black dude being like, him pulling up different people and be like, yeah, Obama, positive blood type motherfucker, man. Yo, check out this guy. Yeah, he definitely positive blood type. And they're saying like positive blood types rule the world.
good for them.
Yeah, if you have positive blood, you're like a different species and you're like secretly trying to enslave everyone.
That's sick.
When black people get so deep in the conspiracy game that they don't trust Obama, dude, that's that's the pinnacle of my favorite
Yeah,
stuff.
there was a rapper that had that. His name's Ab Soul, and
Really?
he had a thing. He's like, Obama's a fucking puppet, and like all this shit. Yeah, it's very funny.
Cornel West didn't like Obama.
Yeah, there's I watched a fucking sick one. It was really funny because it was this. You might have even turned me on to him. I forget his name. There's this big black dude who's like into like black power, but almost to a conspiracy level of like.
Kimbo Slice.
No. But it's funny. He was wearing like a bright orange dashiki, and he's giving this lecture.
Oh, the fucking guy. I know you're talking. I know exactly
what's
what you're
really
talking
funny
about.
about it is he's giving this lecture about like anti-white people, anti-everybody
Mm-hmm.
else, and he's doing it in like a Marriott.
That's fucking sick.
Like he's talking at a podium that has the Marriott logo on it. he's like, everybody's proud of their culture. Why can't we be proud of ours? I'm like, dude, you guys are the most proud.
Dude,
You're so proud that white people are proud for you.
yeah, that's
Everyone's
a good
like,
point.
black people are number one. Yeah.
I've never heard people be like, white people are not proud of their culture. No, you're not allowed to be. You're not
As
allowed.
I look at my Irish flag.
That's different. That's different.
It is.
But if you're like,
there's a reason it's in the
white.
basement.
If you're like, I've said this before, not even on the podcast, but like, if you were to walk around and be like, it's nice to see a white-owned business around here, people are like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, and it makes sense. I'm not hating on that, but
it does make perfect sense.
It's either you're ashamed of being white or you're racist. There's no like, and it's race is perceived by other people, but it's like no one's walking around being like, God, it feels good to be white. Everyone's
Except
like, yeah,
me,
hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
Every time I walk, I walk the whole way to Starbucks. I walk through a black neighborhood and then onto a college campus. And I'm just fucking amped the whole time.
When I get pulled over, I'm kind of like, yes.
Really?
When I get pulled over, I'm like, thank God.
No.
A little bit.
Get the fuck out.
I'm telling you, dude.
You're not white enough for that.
Yeah, I am.
That long hair, dude.
I am a long hair. I'm a freak. That's true.
I can fucking turn on the whiteness.
That's true. But
I can turn it on hard of like, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, I turn the light on. So when you get pulled over, this is actually a very useful tip. Turn the light on, dude. Hands on the wheel, and I'm always like, "You got it, sir." Blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, I think you're confusing.
Right away.
I think you're confusing being white for complying.
Yeah, but it definitely helps. I know it helps getting pulled over.
Course,
I've been in my friend's car before, and so I have some friends who are black who drive like 90 miles an hour, drunk, smoking weed constantly. And they're like, "Man, motherfucker, pull me over again." I was like, "Dude, they can smell weed from you."
Constantly.
But my one friend was in the military. He got pulled over just driving a Jeep. He was driving a Jeep across the bridge, and the cop was like, "Yeah, dude, like we thought your light was being weird." And he was just like, "All right, bro." He showed him the military cards, and I'm like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, I got pulled over once for resembling a suspect.
Did you?
I just got pulled over while I was driving.
Fuck.
You like you matched the identity of a suspect. And I was like, all right.
Well, what?
I don't know what he did.
You should have been like, I know my rights. I have my fourth.
No, I was just like, I didn't do anything. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is funny, like, oh, jeez.
What?
I played out the rest of that sentence, and I was just like, don't say that. It's not correct. No, it's funny, like you said, like, I'll read stats and stuff. They're like, black people are so much more likely to get pulled over than white people. It's like, all right, well, drive on the highway. If you're driving and somebody goes 100 miles an hour past you, tell me what they are. You tell me what they are.
Depends on the plates. The
Jersey plate is
that's the wild card.
So, like, I play this game like most racists do. Guess the race of a car in front of you, which is fun.
It is pretty fun.
Very fun. Gender and race.
Yeah.
Age sometime. But you can almost always guess. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, you are. Shane
really
is good. I've sat passenger and watched him work.
And there's one thing that'll throw you off hard, though.
Jersey plate,
and it's the New Jersey license plate, dude. You can get any race or ethnicity can drive like a fucking dickhead if they have that.
He's about, I would say, driving long distances with him, which I have in Pennsylvania specifically.
Oh,
You're probably like 85%.
Yeah, get me on my
accuracy.
home turf, dude.
Yeah, you're 80%.
You can also guess by the car.
I actually played your game with Brittany the other day.
Yeah?
There was a Dodge, or no, I think it was a Ford F-150.
Ford F-150?
That was all, it was like, this is actually pretty interesting. It was all like, it was at nighttime when you drove past it, the paint job looked like a flame. So like it was like a hologram that looked like the truck was on fire.
That's tricky. Because an F-150 is a white guy, but that holograph flame is tacky enough to be a black guy.
Dude, so here's what happened. So I'm like, who do you think's driving that? And she was like, the white guy. That's redneck shit. I'm like, that's definitely a black guy.
Yeah.
We pull up to him. Mexican. I was like, draw.
Right. Yeah,
that's an honest tie. That's an honest tie.
It's
an honest tie. I was like, all right, we shook on it.
I should have known that. That's not a black guy's car.
And I said it. I'm like, to flame your truck out is pretty fucking Mexican.
Yeah. For sure.
It might even have been like a Durango or something.
Regardless.
But
F-150 is a nice fucking vehicle, dude.
Yeah.
That's a honky almost every time. Here's another good tip. It's funny too because a lot of these people are driving while they're listening to this. If it's a nice car like a Lexus or a Mercedes that's fucking dented and beat up, guaranteed black person.
Really?
Guaranteed.
You're going on that.
I'm 100% certain. If you see like a nice Lexus that's just beat to shit,
yeah,
you're like, all right, that's definitely a black person.
That's funny because you used to have a nice
even
Lexus.
though I drove, oh no, both my cars are racially.
I know.
Like my old car was a Lexus that was beat to shit, and now I drive. Now I drive an Asian fucking little rice beater fucking I'm fucking dude. My car right now is a tinted windows, spoiler, body kit.
I need to put you to bed, dude. You're getting busting out rice beaters and shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking Alex Jones and the goddamn rice beaters. Yeah, dude.
If you keep him up to midnight, dude, it's just nothing but racist shit comes out.
That's what I do, dude. After midnight, I'm like a gremlin, dude. You pour a Miller High Life on me, I'm just like, oh, the rice.
Just down here twitching, you're walking the wall.
Suck at driving.
You're walking. You're just pacing your floor at midnight. Like, he stood his ground. He's an honest idiot.
I like those damn statues. And the damn globalists are trying to take down the statues.
You just wake up every morning with the Blue Lives Matter flag hanging. You're like, oh fuck, god damn it, take it down.
Dude, I'm a racist werewolf. You're a werewolf. I gotta tie myself to a tree if there's a full moon. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's.
I'll tell you what's the problem is.
It's like, it's already happening. Why can't we have white entertainment channel? Get out of here. Dude, racist werewolf. My dad's a racist werewolf for sure. Dude, my dad, you get a couple cocktails in him, he is a racist werewolf.
It has to come out.
And it's funny too, because you can goad him into it. You can be like, oh, yeah. Dad, what do you think of Obama? He's all fucked up. I'll tell you what.
The best is when someone steers a conversation so they can talk to you about race.
Oh,
That happened to me on job sites. They'll be like, yeah, man, you know, this whole job thing isn't what it used to be with construction. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, points a bunch of Mexicans. He's like, these motherfuckers in here. And if they just fill you out, he's like, yeah, you got them. And he's like, then there's a company where it's like all black dudes. He's like, these motherfuckers. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
this is what he got me into.
Yep. Dude, my dad is and it's funny too, because he thinks he's not being racist.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he'll be like, Shane, I'm telling you. Like, Shane, I'm not racist. You know me. I'm like, Dad, you're being racist. And that's the thing. I say it in that joke. It's like, people think that, like, being racist is like, either you are or you aren't.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, everyone's racist. It's a fucking spectrum. It's not a fucking, it's not.
And
it's not a yes or no.
Exactly. I think I've talked about this before. When the guys at that restaurant, he put his laptop down in a bag in his laptop. He was working in a restaurant that I was working at, and the trash guys came, 2 black dudes, and he backpedaled and was like, oh, grab my bag. And then he looked at the black guys and was like, no, not you guys. And like, dude, I was just like, dude, shut up. He just started picking up trash and throwing it away with him. Guys, he did something slightly weird, but it's also he did it because they're 2 strangers, and you have a $1,300 MacBook. It's like, dude, go get your fucking laptop.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, my dad and a lot of people in, like, Mechanicsburg, like, where I'm from, and, like, any small town that's just white people, they have a level of racism that's, like, they don't even know it's. They're like, yeah, Shane, I got no problem with black guys. So you can bring any black guy you want in the house. I don't care. It's like, Dad, don't fucking say that, you idiot. It's like, you don't have to say it.
No.
It's like, Shane, come on. He belongs to.
I don't care.
The Mechanicsburg Club. This is the funniest thing in the world. So there's the men's club in Mechanicsburg. Yeah. The men's club. And up until very recently, they would not let black people in.
Really?
Like, I'm talking, like, recently, like, within the last 2 years.
Really?
There's a men's club in Mechanicsburg that's like a drinking club.
How are they denying people?
I don't know. But it was like an unwritten rule that, like, black people aren't allowed to go there.
Okay. There
was a kid that was getting recruited. He played quarterback in Mechanicsburg. He was getting recruited by Michigan and Notre Dame and all these schools. Yeah. And apparently, this is probably a rumor, an urban legend in Mechanicsburg, but they had a black coach that they couldn't go to this place. Like, seriously, it's that fucking crazy.
Damn.
Like, it's like, well, that story was foolish to say, but still, it's like,
yeah, that was the urban legend.
And like, I'll make fun of my dad and be like, dude, why do you go to that fucking like clear clans? And he's like, Shane, it's not racist. Like, well, we'll let them in. They can come in. I don't care. And we got fucking gay guys in there. We don't care.
There's probably like 2.
There's a guy named Jamal that goes to the Elks in Mechanicsburg. Yeah. So he goes to the men's club and the Elks club. He has 2 fucking.
So he's in. He's the men's club lifted their band.
The men's club. No. I'm talking about my dad.
Oh, okay.
My dad will go to the men's club, and I'll be like, Dad, you're fucking I always make fun of him. I'm like, Dad, you're in the fucking Klan, dude. That's the Klan. And he's like, Shane, he's like, I go down there to sign the book, and that's it. You know what sign the book is?
No.
All right, so all these like VFWs and Elks and all these fucking clubs, they all have a drawing. So you show up and you sign your name to the book, and it's kind of a raffle. It's just a raffle.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
my dad, he uses it as an excuse to go fucking drink a pitcher of beer.
Yeah, sign the book.
He's like, I'm going. I gotta sign the book. I gotta fucking do this. I'm like, so you're gonna go to your other? He goes to 2 bars. He'll go to the men's club, and then he'll go to the Elks and be like, Shane. I'll be like, what? Why are you going to the fucking bars all day? He's like, I'm not, Dad. He's Shane. I'm signing the book, and I'm getting out of there. I'll have 1 drink.
He drinks a pitcher.
He drinks a pitcher. He drinks pitchers and counts those as drinks. I'll be like, how many drinks do you have at the Elks? He's like, Shane, I had 2. I had 2 drinks.
2 pitchers.
2 fucking pitchers. I'm like, Jesus. But yeah, the Elks let in a guy named Jamal.
Okay.
He's a Muslim Pakistani dude. And he is he's their trophy.
Oh, their arm around him?
Oh, they're so happy to be like,
Jamal.
They're like, Shane, Jamal's there. It's like, I mean, we're not racist. They're not racist. It's old white dudes from a fucking town.
From the middle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, obviously they're racist by our standards, but they're not dealing with black people.
Plus,
so it's not like it's...
A, they're not. B, it's like, dude, my dad, his grandmom, he was like, when I was little, they grew up in Southwest Philly until they were like 7 or 8 and they moved. And his grandmom would like sit them on the front steps and be like, you got to stay away from the blacks. The Jews are out of the question. Italians are questioned. He was like 6 years old. And she would rock him on her knee and be like, you got to watch out, honey. They're the worst. And like, dude, then like the fact that your dad does let black people in his house, as fucked up as it sounds,
he's trying, dude. He's
coming from humble racial beginnings.
Especially
if you were white in Philadelphia. You didn't even mix with Italians. Like when you grew up in the 50s, 1956, 1960s, you're in Southwest Philly. If you saw Polish people, you're like, get the fuck out off my street.
Fucking potato brain.
No one. You just had your squad, and you're like, everyone else is bad, and you can't trust them.
That's
because they're immigrants coming from other countries. Which I'm not, justifying being like, get black people out of the men's club. But it's
that's
like,
how it is.
It's where it comes from.
It's like right now in Mechanicsburg, people are against like Somalis. In a lot of times, like
told me about that,
Mechanicsburg's fucking full of them. Somalis, dude. All these pirates coming over. The Pirates of the Caribbean are taking over.
They're coming up the Susquehanna. They're coming up the mighty Susquehanna,
they're
dude.
Pirate ships, dude, and they all run like Johnny Depp. They all run. No, but it's whoever the new immigrant is, that's who you're going to be mad at.
That's who you fucking
in Harrisburg, in Steelton, Pennsylvania. It used to be it's called Steelton, which is Steel Town. It was a big steel foundry.
Yeah,
and it was all fucking Polish, Irish, Italian immigrants, so they all hated each other.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, Fucking Polacks, dude.
Dagos,
they're all dumb
wops,
as fuck. The Dagos, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the men's club in Mechanicsburg.
Finally let the boy in, dude. Did they let the boy into the men's club too? Jamal?
I don't know. You shouldn't call him boy, dude. Dance for me, boy.
Oh, my bad.
But I don't know. I think they've had enough people be like, all right, guys, party's over, dude.
That happened
Chill the fuck out.
That happened to Ridley Police. They were like the last... In Ridley, Pennsylvania, they were like the last police force in Delaware County to not have any black guys
They're
working.
segregated.
They had no black guys on the force.
Damn.
And then finally you were like, dude, come on. There's no way. Because they're like a stone's throw from Chester, which is pretty much all black.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, you guys are definitely getting black guys applying. They're like, no, we're not. No. Dude, the hammer came down. There was a doctor who drove through Ridley. He was a black guy in a BMW, and he was like a doctor. I think he'd teach like
probably had
wine
a couple
something.
dents in it.
Dude, I think he was clean.
It was me as a cop. I was sitting there like, that's a black guy.
It was a guy. It was like the dude from Breaking Bad, the chicken guy.
Yeah.
In the chicken store. This guy went through Ridley and he got pulled over like 3 times on McDade Boulevard within like 5 miles. He got pulled over by 3 different cops. They're just like, yo, bro, what you doing? He was like, fucking going home.
Yeah. I mean, you say it's right next to Chester?
Yeah. I mean, they're dealing with the fucking...
You see a black guy driving through in a fucking non-dented Beamer?
Yeah. I mean, Chester's fucked up.
You got a bunch of me's in those cop cars just sitting there like, that's a black guy. Or no, you see
they're playing that game all day long.
They saw a nice Beamer and they're like, that's a white guy. Holy fuck, it's a black guy. Hit the sirens, dude.
Oh, fuck, I'm wrong.
Yeah, dude, that's...
They probably are just trying to verify. Be like, my partner thinks you're a Mexican. I think you're a black guy. We got to see we're keeping score. We're just keeping score
Roll down
all
that
day.
tinted window. Yeah, that's... I mean, that is the game they're playing.
All day long.
Cops just sit there and they're like, Mexican, white guy, all right?
Yep, and they're like,
it's like, here comes a white guy.
Black guy, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, hit the fucking horn, dude. We got to get him.
Asian guy, they're like, let him go.
Let him go. He's going
see what happens.
He's trying to get a fucking ballistic missile, dude. Every Asian, that's all Asian dudes want. Every Asian you know is just out there like, I study at the Penn for veterinarian school. It's like, no, dude, you're trying to get a missile.
You're building a fucking bomb,
you're trying to
dude.
get a missile.
That would be funny if the stigma of people from the Middle East hoarding bombs gets transferred to Koreans.
Yeah.
That would be a fun development.
It's a sick fucking... It's a really funny stereotype to be like, you guys are just only trying to get bombs, dude.
To say someone loves bombs is like so fucking funny. To have that be your rap.
Yeah,
it's like as a white guy, you can be like, to me, be like, you're oppressing the world. I'm like, ah, yeah, but it's like, yeah, dude, but you love fucking weird homemade bombs. And it's like, fuck you, dude. At least I do it with a pen, dude. You're building these weird fucking contraptions.
Even though America has the most bombs ever.
So many fucking bombs, dude. So many bombs.
Somebody else tries to get one. We're like, you guys love bombs, dude.
Who was I talking to? They called Obama. They're like, fucking Obama?
Yeah.
Dude, he dropped some bees,
He
dude.
dropped fucking like 16,000 bombs.
That's true. Everyone, I think, loves bombs.
Bombs are the shit.
I have one firework left on 4th of July, and all I want to do is bury it in the ground. It's one of those mortars.
Yeah.
It's a mortars that fly in the air. I'm going to bury it. I actually want to film it. Nice little promo for the podcast. I'm going to bury this thing and have it explode. Yeah, have it explode underground and do it in slow motion. Yeah, it will.
It's just going to smoke.
We did one on the ground. There was one I pointed it straight instead of up, and it went on the ground and went just
on the ground, on top of the surface. Though.
But I'm gonna put like 2 inches of dirt on it,
okay,
and let the fuse out.
That'll be sick.
It'll fucking, dude.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
You're gonna have to run.
You're gonna have to hide that from Asians. If they get wind,
I might sell that fucking mortar to North Korea.
Subterranean bomb testing, dude. They're gonna be all over that. A very secret mission. Yeah, dude. What are we at?
We're at 1 hour and 10, bro.
Perfect.
We're good.
Perfect.
Get back to my babe.
Had that slow start.
That was a strong, dude. You fucking
right back through
crushed through the ribbon, dude.
Yeah, I had chewing tobacco in my mouth, and I was worried about breathing.
Dude, that fucked me up for like a good 30 seconds. I was like,
dude, if you're worried about your breath on a podcast, you're fucked.
Fuck, man.
And it's funny because I've heard it on a few episodes where I'm doing it. I can hear when I'm doing it. My voice, I don't know, it just gets very, very short. Like
I've actually heard rave reviews about your broadcasting voice.
I have a very nice voice.
I've had multiple people say that I'm a stuttering retard and that you could be on like.
You get a lot of fucking negative reviews about it, but it's your voice is fine.
My voice is whatever.
I think you have a good voice. I
trip on my words a lot.
I mean, anybody would.
True.
Dude, we're down here with no fucking plot, nothing.
Yeah, but I do it in everyday conversation.
Yeah, but let me defend you.
Stuttering fool.
Let me fucking defend. You're not a stuttering fool, dude.
Well, dude, I got fucking.
You don't stutter at all on the mic.
I'm thinking, dude. My brain's flying.
Well, exactly. I stuttered through the first time I tried to explain the Dallas Carter 30 for 30.
Yeah, I guess your stutters are more noticeable. You know, that's one of those things where I'll notice my stutters.
Yeah.
And if someone's like, well, blah blah blah, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just we're going off the fucking top of the head.
True.
We're doing an hour and a half every fucking week.
True.
Just pure back and forth talking.
True.
Of course we're going to fucking stutter and say dumb shit.
Of course. Well, that wraps it up.
Anyway, you
Suck
could,
our,
listener,
once again,
yeah, listener,
S our D's.
You could never do this. So stop being fucking
Jesus,
gay.
can you imagine the nervous fucking Nellies down here being like,
oh my god,
the reading of the news of the
I really don't want to come off as racist, so I'd really rather not be a part of this conversation.
Shut the fuck up.
Get the fuck out of the basement, dude.
Dance for me, boy.
Get up to the fucking top bunk, dude.
You're top bunk, dude.
We're in the bottom bunk, dude.
We're down here in the
Catch
bottom.
us in the motherfucking paint, dude.
Yep.
Catch a fade.
Anyway, suck our dicks, and yeah, that was a good one.
Hell yeah.
Ended up being a good one.
Sick.
Share this with your friends, unless you're gay.
Yep.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat, feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the less pull. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol.